più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo.
What is up, YouTube? Matt M. Roy back again. Back to you with another food review. Now, you guys are probably asking yourself, Matt, where have you been with these food reviews lately? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I've just been really busy, for one, and for two, trying to cut back, get some more exercise and not eat all this rich food that tastes so good but is so bad for me. But today, I was going out to Suffolk, which is basically the town right next to where I live, and there is a place called Bennetts Creek Farm Market, and they make specialty lunches and dinners. And I know I usually like to go with well-known establishments, fast food places, chain restaurants, but I figured you guys would probably want to see the kind of local cuisine that I can get around here. So what I've got for you today is Bennetts Creek's Farm Market's rib dinner. Now, this is available for lunch or dinner. They just call it the rib dinner. It's $8.99, and it basically consists of ribs, 2 sides, and a dinner roll. Now, I'll go ahead and start you off with the dinner roll. Dinner roll is one of these prepackaged potato rolls. Nothing terribly fancy. I mean, you can see it's kind of stale. So, to be honest with you, I will probably go ahead and just give this to the birds because I'm a little picky with the bread that I eat. So, if you guys wanted to see that, I apologize in advance, but not my kind of thing. So, let's go ahead and give you guys a closer look at this absolutely delicious looking rib dinner. All right, guys, so this is what you get, and it looks absolutely delicious. You get 4 ribs. Basically what they do is they make a whole rack of ribs and they cut 4 slabs off. There we go, just waiting for my camera to focus. I asked her to put a little extra sauce on because they were a little dry, and that's fine. She says they do that for anybody upon request. I got butter beans here, which look really good, and then I chose to get their homemade macaroni, which I have been told by several people that live right near here that this is some of the best mac and cheese that they have ever eaten. And man, does this absolutely look delicious. The ribs were just cooked about an hour before I got there, so they should be nice and fresh. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dig into this. I can't wait. Oh, guys, what have I gotten myself into? This is probably, no, not probably, this is the worst meal you can choose to eat in a car. This is going to be totally messy. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but we're going to give it a try anyway. Let's get a little piece of rib meat so I don't have to pick it up with my hands. See what this tastes like. Let me get another piece here. Oh yeah. It's funny. So many people ask me about pork barbecue. And in our area, because we live so close to North Carolina, get another bite in real quick. Our pork barbecue is vinegar based. Pretty much there is no such thing as barbecue sauce based pork barbecue here. And I can immediately tell that there's some vinegar in this barbecue sauce. Now, bear in mind, this is actual like barbecue sauce. It's not like the total vinegar-based sauce you get with most North Carolina barbecue, but you can definitely see the North Carolina influence in this meal. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a close-up here. You can see the rib meat here is extremely tender, cooked nicely. This is something that you do not want undercooked. If you eat this undercooked, it'll definitely cause you problems later on. So now that I've done this, let's give a big bite. Can you see it dripping down? Oh yeah. Oh, man, so good. Let me tell you guys, this is one of the most tender ribs I've ever eaten. I mean, it's just literally falling off the bone. It is that tender. Not overcooked, not undercooked, just right. Seasoned well. Other than the sauce, I can tell that they pre-seasoned the rib. I think they probably used, from what I can taste some celery salt, some garlic powder, and probably just some black pepper. It's a basic seasoning, nothing too fancy. And I can't reiterate this enough. When you over-season ribs, you will ruin them, because you want to get the taste of that sauce in there, but you also want to taste that delicious meat that you are paying a premium for in most cases. I apologize for that creaking you guys are hearing in the background. I'm actually holding up this little container with the steering wheel, and it's kind of moving around, so once again I apologize for that noise. Let's go ahead and take a bite of this supposed best mac and cheese that these people have ever tasted. I'm going to tell you if this is the best mac and cheese I've ever had. Get you guys a little close up there. You can see there's plenty of cheese in there, very stringy, which is fairly common for southern mac and cheese. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Let's go in for a bite. Oh man. Oh man, guys. Got to go for another one there. Wow. Yeah, that is without a doubt some of the best mac and cheese I've ever eaten. I will tell you this much. Southern mac and cheese is usually made very creamy. And the way they get it creamy is they usually add either a little bit of cottage. Sorry about that, guys. My camera cut off for a minute. The way they make southern mac and cheese is either adding a little bit of ricotta cheese or a little bit of sour cream to the mix, and/or cottage cheese. And I think that's what they've done here, because this is super, super creamy. Tons of flavor. Nice peppered, not overly peppered, but it's got a nice amount of black pepper in there. Just perfect. Now, let's go ahead and go in for some of these delicious looking butter beans. Butter beans are like a lima bean, but they're just a little bit lighter tasting, and I tend to prefer them over lima beans, so let's see what these taste like. Ooh. Okay. I guess it stands to reason there's something I wouldn't like, and no. Now, this does not do it for me. They are very dry, bland as can be. Oh, it's almost like eating. Have you ever had hominy before that they didn't put any flavoring in or season? It almost tastes just like that. I mean, it was. Oh, no. Not only no double hockey sticks. No. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off camera because I think I'm actually starting to run out of space on the SD card. Final thoughts. The ribs are absolutely amazing. Some of the best I've ever had. That perfect combination of the North Carolina style barbecue and Texas style barbecue. The mac and cheese is phenomenal. Very, very typical Southern mac and cheese. Absolutely what I expected. Butter beans, I could live without. But what I am going to do, because I know someone on the channel is going to say, Matt, why didn't you at least take a bite of that dinner roll? This is going to be for you guys. I'm going to take a little bite of this and see what it tastes like. And just as I thought, very typical sweet roll, like a Hawaiian dinner roll. Okay, on my rating scale, from a 1 to a 10, overall, I'm going to give this meal an 8 out of 10. The way this meal could have gotten that 10 out of 10 is if those butter beans were at all decent, which unfortunately they were not. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this food review. I'm going to try to do more of these. Hopefully, when I'm on vacation up in New York, get a few more of these done. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.